Spain, Europe, June 11, 2025. This Wednesday afternoon left a wintry impression in the middle of June in numerous municipalities in La Rioja. Towns such as Navarrete, Nalda, and Panzares were hit by an intense hailstorm, in some cases so powerful that it covered streets, roofs, and fields in just a few minutes. The State Meteorological Agency AEMET has issued an orange alert for thunderstorms, which quickly spread throughout the region.
Bueno, esto es brutal. Mira cómo saltan los pedrolos.
The storms have arrived with heavy rain, abundant hail, and wind gusts so strong they have blown street furniture, branches, and even signs on some secondary roads. The phenomenon has affected both rural and urban areas, with a particular impact on roads and agricultural activity, a situation yet to be fully assessed.
Dios mío de mi...
The government delegation in La Rioja has issued a precautionary warning specifically for the areas of Logroño, Calahorra, and Arnedo, due to the possibility of new storms in the coming hours. However, it emphasizes that these types of storms are erratic, with unpredictable trajectories, which complicates their monitoring and management. The risk of hail remains very high, so it is recommended to avoid unnecessary travel, secure objects on balconies and terraces, and remain alert to the weather. Unstable conditions will continue until at least midnight, according to AEMET forecasts.
¿Qué cojones es esto?
A massive storm named Dana has marked the first few days of this week. It has brought increased instability, haze, and a respite from the heat. This Wednesday is expected to be more unstable, with showers and storms that could be very strong, with hail and strong winds. The worst of the Dana has so far been felt in the Central Peninsula, especially the community of Madrid and Guadalajara, but also in parts of La Rioja, Spain. Madrid has been hit by an intense hailstorm that surprised residents in the middle of June, an unusual occurrence at this time of year. The State Meteorological Agency, AEMET, had issued an orange level warning for rain and storms for the community of Madrid, warning of the possibility of accumulated rainfall of up to 15 millimeters in 1 hour. However, the storm exceeded forecasts and generated hail up to 2 centimeters in diameter in several areas of the capital and its surrounding areas.
Todo eso es granizo. O sea, mira qué piedra de granizo. O sea, increíble esto, ¿eh?
The community of Madrid, S112 emergency service confirmed the activation of this alert for the capital and the metropolitan and Henares regions, as well as the south, Vegas and west regions, with a 40% to 70% chance of thunderstorms. The warning included the possibility of intense hail until 8 p.m. on Wednesday. La Rioja was on orange alert for storms this Wednesday, and the AEMET forecast has come true. The most adverse weather events have been experienced in the central region, with Moncalvillo and Navarrete being the most affected, but also in other areas such as Najera and Anguiano, as well as Legrano. In the capital, at 8:45 p.m., the rain turned into a deluge accompanied by hail in just a few seconds. The downpour surprised those still enjoying the San Bernabe festivities, whose schedule was modified. In half an hour, 7.4 liters per square meter fell, according to data from SOS Rioja's meteorological stations. The downpour, which came from the southwest, accompanied by strong winds and debris, caused damage, including some broken trees and numerous branches. Some awnings were even blown away. However, Legrano was not the location where the greatest accumulation of water occurred. According to SOS data, the area of Moncalvillo received the most rain, with 13.3 liters per square meter, followed by Anguiano, with 8.3, Najera with 8.1, Haro with 7.4, and Torrecilla with 5.6. Hail and rain have also been a major concern in other areas, such as Navarrete, where the accumulation of ice in areas such as the school and the La Garnacha residential area has left striking images and forced residents and municipal services to get to work to make the streets easier to navigate again. Other towns such as Medrano, Sochuela, and Hornos also saw hail. Minutes after hitting Navarrete, the storm descended on Lardero and Legrano. The strong gust of rain, wind, and hail forced many motorists to quickly seek shelter, as this newspaper was able to see at the train and bus station, where a large number of drivers were protected. At the huts, the public had to flee to quickly seek shelter at the Las Norias bar and other points around the sports complex.
Esos son bolas de golf.
Un tornado.
Shortly before the storm, an orange warning was issued on the SOS Rioja website for the risk of storms in La Rioja, which lasted until midnight tonight. It materialized just a few minutes later. Furthermore, a general drop in temperatures is expected throughout the community of Madrid, according to the AEMET bulletin. Maximum temperatures will drop significantly in some areas, and minimum temperatures will be reached at the end of the day, reflecting the abrupt change brought about by this atmospheric instability.